Hi there, it's Shirley Young from Hands Made by Shirley. I've come on today to do some colouring in with, I've got this lovely DSP from Stampin' Up called True Love DSP, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's got various florals, other assorted florals. I'll just show you a few of them. Just bear with me while I get them. So they're all double-sided, so I'll pop this to the side for a minute. So that's one of the backs, which kind of makes your eyes go together. The back of that one, which I'm colouring on, is this sort of diamond illusion. Then you've got another floral, which is slightly different, with dots on the back. So you get two of each design. And then we've got another floral, which has stripes on the back. These are more tight knit florals with more of a black background. We've got dots on the back of that. That's a sort of roses as well, which are more tight knit with a pattern on the back. And these ones are lovely daisies with stripy pattern on the back. So I'm using the one, as I say, with bigger florals today. And I've started colouring. I've cut this I think it's 6 by 6. I cut it. Just let me check, because let's turn this over to this side and then I should be able to check my measurements. 6 by, actually it's slightly over, it's 6 by 6.5. It's slightly not quite square. So I've also started to, you can see that I've started, oh that's too near, that I've started to colour in with my Stampin'Blends, and that just shows you a nice shaded area there, which I've managed to get so that it looks a bit more three-dimensional instead of just flat. So I'm just going to push this camera back up again and I'm going to start doing some more. So I'm using the colours Magenta Madness, which is a light one and a dark one. So I go in with the light one first and then I go in with the dark to do some shading. I'm just going to turn it round and I'm going to do these set here. So it's just colouring all over the image of the flower. You don't have to really pay too much attention at this. Well, you do, obviously you don't want to go over the edges. So you can either use, there's a brush end here, or there's a slightly finer end at the opposite end as well. So you can choose which. I'm using the brush end just now because it covers a much bigger area. This is a really nice vibrant colour, one of my favourites amongst many. I did some other ones of these this morning on the same paper, but I blended some inks with it, so I'll be uploading a video on that as well. So if you like what you see, please subscribe to my channel at Handmade by Shirley, and you'll also see other demos and live. I haven't done a live for a while, but lives on my Facebook page, Handmade by Shirley. So that was the light one I used. So I'm going to come in now. I can zoom in a bit so that you can see me colouring this one. So I'm bringing in the dark. So I'm using the finer end so I can get in to the bits. So I'm just putting over the bits that are lines which kind of indicates to me that's where the kind of darker shadows would be. So you can just follow that round, and then that gives you the effect of shadow, and it looks quite real, I think. So this one is Dark Magenta Madness. These are Stampin'Blends from a company called Stampin' Up. And if you're interested in any of them, you can get in touch with me or go to Stampin' Up's webpage, and you should be able to find a demonstrator from there. So as you see, there's all the shadow is coming, and it creates a more realistic look. I think that looks pretty nice. Okay, so go back to we'll do one more bit. I'm not going to do them all, so I think I'm going to do this area here, because I'm not going to do them all. So I'll start again with the lighter shade, and I'm going to use the brush end again. As I say, it covers a lot more area, whereas the finer one is more for close work, finer work, things that are perhaps more detail that need to be done and taken time with. I'm not saying this doesn't need to be taken time with, but you do take time, but just you're covering a bigger area, and it's actually much better than I think the finer one would take a lot longer to do if you were using it to colour in this part here. So now go in with my dark again, and I'm going to use, I could use the the brush end this time, because you can use that as well. It's just, I think if you want to be more precise, you can use the other end. But I think either end really doesn't really matter. I might use the finer end for this bit here, which is a smaller area. Oh, went over a bit there, not to worry. There we go. So you could colour in the whole of it if you wanted. You could even add your greens to it, but I don't want to colour it all in. I'm going to make this into a card, so I'll come back on in a few moments and we'll make it into a card. Okay, thanks for watching.